up into the connector. Don't have that reaction yet. Out through the palace. It's Bolts with an opener. Nico, ooh, a little ugly here.
And buying the die.
Oh dear, hang on a moment. Monacy and Jax have restored a bit of normality. Finally, shots connect cleanly for G2, and Monacy's there to put up a double. FNX dead. And so G2 do win out that pistol after. He really wants these eco kills, doesn't he? And he's making it look pretty. He's even brought his cousin to the party, and they will farm them up over in top mid. So G2,
Yeah, the smoke. Oh, Nico goes with the flash right through it. Monacy's doubled up somehow from that window gap. And there's a player right below him. They know what they're looking for, but Bolt shredding of a round.
Monacy's going hunting. Just full W mode, and they're all joining in. They're all trying to have their fill.
Nom, nom, nom.
And this should be the closer, shouldn't it? Hunter on this angle doesn't often miss those, and so he won't. Yeah, that is not real.
You've got to toe the line. You don't want to overplay your hand, but if they can find that balance, they could take this game pretty one-sidedly. For has crept up Con, though. He's got great timing. Oh, Nico's turned around, but he's not cleared the corner, and that's Fur with a pick. Won't last long. Monacy snipes him out from the back of CT, and Vinny trades onto Jack, so not going to be a problem for Monacy to snuff him out. Right, the smokes come over, have a bit of early warning, but now no one can assist him. Nico, or Hunter rather, jumps through and tries to help, but they're going to have to beat that Molotov into the bomb site. Hunter's found one, under Balk, Jax at least goes 1 for 1 for getting that trade and Fulton getting up close.
Oh, Nico dead. 3v3 as they do manage to break their way into this A-bomb site.
Make next contact, but it's dry fights on either side right now. Monacy with a missed shot. They're going to try and hunt down Alexi, who faces too soon. And Monacy now fakes the run at them, forces Fallen off the bomb, scopes and sneaks back in. Fallen, he's ready for the fight. He is not falling for it, but Monacy is, oh my god, pre-fired, one-tapped.
FNX certainly could late in the round. Nico, he's going to be available to help out in top mid. Set up with this flash. He's going to go running at them. Takes one out the rankings and then just gets out of there. Looks to live to tell the tale.
Wow. That's a robbery right there. Imperial waiting so long anti-flash. The second they set up to pop, that's when the top mid flash comes from G2. Could not have timed it better. And the fact that Nico survives is huge. It's put so much pressure on Imperial. It's not even giving them a way back into this round. Nico is on for more. Third down, dead under. Ladder room nade does nothing. Nico's up on top and over. And Hunter's going in, coming through with a third. G2 are just winning dry fights right now. There's nothing that can be done. FNX trying to break his way back into B, but Alexi can't trade, but he can tell his team not to worry. He's off the boost, and Nico's taken space as a result. Fallen's aware of this. Oh, Jax just smoke spam Bolt. There's the players from under. Nico's not ready for a second. He gets Fallen and turns around. Vinny gone after one, but Nico, he has just uprooted this entire round. Don't know how.
I mean, you don't want to be left saving again, right? You don't want to hold this Galil out into another gun round. You're going to try and take this 1v1 to Jax while you got it. The try is the ops over on A. At this point, you haven't seen anyone A-Wood. You haven't seen anything in middle. Starting to feel like it's the B play, and they would be right in that now. FNX next door to Alexi, going to double up on the opener. Wow. And Bolts follows through with the trade onto Nico. That's a save for G2. Quick as you like. That B play does field results for it. Monacy will land a shot with the Deagle, and Alexi's M4 rains out with another. Vinny is keeping this round in check, and with Fur's mid-lurk getting discounted, he's sealed the deal on this one. Just Nico's Deagle left up in it in a 1v3. Very far removed from this B bomb site, and with a lot to do, it's looking good for a fourth on the board for this Imperial squad.
There's no crowd, Nico. Nothing you can do. No one up there. But it was a nice try. Yeah, there's the gun that Alexi once had. He's going to go for it.
Player knows this. I like that, man. He just hangs around in mid. In a game where it's all come off of his back, or even he's been like the player talked about. Normally, he's like, it feels like at best been kind of middle of the pack thus far within this Imperial team. But back when he was in Furia, he would just have these games where he would go off and dominate the scoreboard, right? That was always the kind of feature of that team, that anyone could fill that star void. We're starting to get it here, though, right? We're starting to get a very aggressive Vinny as well. And I feel like his role within this team has kind of been that of someone playing a lot safer, not taking those same risks we would see on his time in Furia. Feels like he's...
And maybe that's worthwhile if he can give us more of these entries. He can get an ulti side. NiKo, spammed out by Fur. And can go back and reset, even cycle that orb out if he wants.
Trying to make this expensive at a bare minimum. So they will still look to give this round a bit of a go.
Yeah, Fallen's AWP is still top mid. You know, I don't know if they know about that, but they never cycled it. So would be nice to see maybe Hunter go for it, but it doesn't look like he's aware. So Alexi holds for an aggressive post-plant player. Oh, they've grabbed the AWP. One out of m0NESY's body at least. Forget Fallen's. That's a nice shot for Hunter, but there's going to be more coming in through apps, and he knows that the bomb will blow it his way for now. There's the flash.
Sets Hunter up, but Fallen was already waiting for exactly that. Hunter brushed aside. m0NESY's going to hold the line, doing what he can, trading out onto the AK. He needs that multi-kill potential right now because they are flooding into this site. He's going to get spammed by Vinny. Jax at ramp, drops the bomb. Not a problem yet. They can still go back for it, but they are going to have to deal with this ramp, man. Flash is good. Fallen off the angle. Alexi trying to run him down, but missed shots. And Fallen holds the line. 3 in this round. Only Jax left standing.
B for G2. NiKo's timings go awry yet again. 4 players about to face him. He should be dead, and first found it. Now no way back in. Jax can use this one gun, but he needs a multi-kill or this one's done.
Oh, Hunter trying to make a play. Trying to make a play with the MP9. He's churned them up. Jax is there to help. And now Vinny cut down as well. Huge.
Any kind of executing this round for Imperial. Bit more W holding for G2, and it's done them justice.
Try and fight this?
Yeah, they get what they deserve. 2 kills, NiKo. That's a tight choke point to try and exit through. And NiKo never left it. Had them boxed into the B apartment, as FNX is here as well. He can find Hunter, but that's just the start of a long road to recovery.
Yeah, he's just kind of styling out right now, and Alexi's there to close it. So an 8-7 half after all for Fallen, trying to play through ahead of this CT smoke. There's a little gap to peer in through. He goes running in, full send, but is cut down. Vinny's good for 1 in the meantime. That's a done deal with NiKo tapping him out over in jungle. FNX is going to be left.
And G2, they can hunt, but it won't really matter. It's of little value anyway. NiKo's here to close it, and close it he shall. P250's rule supreme. Planting crops, or maybe just tearing them out of the ground. Oh, that stink. Oh dear.
Don't worry,
it's only 1
yet.
kill. Yeah, nice
Don't worry yet.
Clean.
Good for NiKo, good awareness on that re-swing, and now they're going to lean towards B. They kind of piece this one together. Yeah, it feels...
Next have to go all the way around, but it's fine. All a save at the end of the day. And nice CG2, even though they got that double entry, the realization that, okay, we are walking into a stack, we may feel confident enough to fight. 4 on 3 now. G2 is constricted to ramp and palace.
Yeah, this is rough. You're going to be hard-pressed to find a way back in. You've lost the palace component. m0NESY tries to make a play out towards triple. Good spam damage onto bolts as well back here in CT. Gonna need even more than that out of the young gun. m0NESY, there's the double up. Vinny down here in con, good for the trade. And they are still out very, very deep at ramp, and bolts is not going to be ready for this. If he can get one more done, that's a nice little win for this guy. Bolts finally arriving to the occasion. 3 in the round. Why not make it 4? He's on for the ace. Just m0NESY left to beat, who's now playing the objective, playing the bomb plant here, trying to make some money for G2. He's done that at least. But that is the end of the line. Fur runs him down. You get the $800 for planting the bomb, but considering that was an all-in investment, that was everything put into that round. You could try and do something about mid, but Imperial is set up really nicely to just crunch down upon this the moment contact is made. Fur mops up Nico in top middle. Now there's two more out lower. Admittedly, he doesn't know about Alexi yet, right? Maybe that catches him by surprise, but it doesn't. He flicks back up into the window. And so it's another flawless round for Imperial. Trapped in by the molly. He's stuck out on a bit of an island here. Does have Fallen holding the line to try offer a helping hand. Look at this, goes running in.
Hello.
Stops the bomb and then follows up. It's Fallen to help. Okay, G2, there's only one man left inside of the site. Nico dead on the A-lurk, and Monacy's gonna do it all alone. Hopping on in, 1v3 turned 1v2. Scoped up, Cyclops mode, looking for them. Vinny's eluded him for the time being, is now wrapping around behind. Fur up the short side. Oh, it's quick, Monacy doubled up, and there it is. The first deals with Nico. Is still alive here, still putting pressure on this B site. They're not able to clear him. Know where he is. Fallen's nabbed Hunter in the meantime, and there's this late lurk in through the apartments. Imperial trying to get back on the board right away. Jackson Monacy, Monacy, a lot of this round is on his shoulders now. They still can't flush out Vinny. They're still looking for this man inside of the B site. It's so weird. Monacy dead. Fallen's gonna best him. And Jax the molly spreads and burns him out. Vinny's overwhelmed. FNX still alive and kicking on the short side, but he's whiffed that opener. And with these missed shots, he starts to get more panicky. Gonna course correct. Alexi dead. Nico followed up onto him. Monacy is spammed out. Jax with a Glock, 1v4. Not longed for this world as they start to move in. He's mopped up, and Imperial retake the lead at 12-11 now.
Yeah, today. And now it's a stretch to think that G2 might even win this map. Dropping double under, they can boost or they can run. Doesn't matter, Monacy's there. Boosted off the top. Takes Fur out of the round. Bolt's is still going to give it a go. They won't expect another. But he can be cleared from lower. He's running away.
He knows they got to go try and save it as well, but they will start to pressure him. That molly is going to force him off the cinder blocks, and now wrapping through CT and through the market. He will get more to watch this from. Smoke on the bomb.
Nico's a long way out.
But no one's sticking it. No one's going for this. They're looking for damage. It's not a worry yet, right? There isn't time for this defuse, but at a bare minimum, it's very expensive for the G2 squad.
Not gonna lie, if Fur got on that...
They know that Bolts is being harbored behind this smoke in CT. They're gonna try and get out past Fur, who nails that opener, and the follow-up, suddenly flipping the script. Fur still fighting, laid to rest eventually. It's Bolts out through the CT smoke, playing ahead of it, now stuck at triple, and he will get spammed out. A 2v2, Nico and Monacy, the two big names. Not swinging this, he's not giving Fallen the kill that he's so desperately hoping for. Tap on the bomb, and there's Nico with the immediate punish, with the immediate
first.
Fallen's in the right spot with this hero AWP, but he might get caught lobbing util in. Oh, instead, he's going to open up. Fallen on triple, dancing around, doubles up before all is said and done. Before he's traded, he puts up two, keeping Imperial in. But a whiff spray from Alexi. He's now low, hiding in this site smoke. The Mag 7, this is its domain. Fur, this is right where it wants to be, and Alexi's still going to best him. Oh, Monacy's up in the air and hits that no-scope trade. Now it's only FNX. Monacy goes swinging, and Nico helps him out. 15 for G2.
This little...
His advantage. Bit of indecisiveness. Monacy was going back and has now been told to recommit into A. Lobs in another flash. Bolts wasn't blind. Jax still wins that out regardless. And so Fur's got to hold the fort with nothing more than this MP9.
Yeah, just trap at 20 seconds. A couple of well-placed kills could be good. That molly is even better. It's forced him so uncomfortable into the open. Monacy drops the bomb, makes them plant it for him so he can get the cover. Hunter with the backstab, and it's all coming together for G2. The closer should be here and now. Nico tries to jump the gun, but Monacy is in the backline, ready to end this entire map.
Yeah, FNX is so low, so wrapped, so out positioned. There's nothing he can do here, right? And as he goes back, Monacy will be there to close it. G2, they chain together 5 to get this one over the line, turning it around and snatching it back from the jaws of Imperial.
Yeah.
Man, you know, that was not comfortable. That was not easy, but they...